Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video I am going to review this Braun. This is a facial remover. This is a mini facial remover. Now I'm going to talk about this today. I'm going to review it to you guys and show you guys how to use this. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel and who's seeing me for the first time, I post makeup and skincare related videos on this channel here. So if you like the vibe here, you can click the subscribe button. I post 3 days a week, which is Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. So without further ado, let's get started. So now coming on to the review of this, I mainly wanted to get this one because I know a lot of people seem to love this facial hair remover. So I really wanted to try this one out because for years and years, for around like 4 years continuously, I have been trying out the razor and I have been trying out waxing method as well. I have tried threading as well, so I really wanted to give this one a go too because I am someone, I really prefer like painless methods. I really prefer something that is very quick and easy. So that is why I wanted to, invest my money into this time. So this one actually currently, as I am looking through Amazon, it retails for 1,700, but you can obviously get this on off all the time. So I would recommend you guys to get this during sale. I got this when it was like around 1,400. This goes down to 1,200 too. So yeah, definitely recommend you guys to get this on sale. Now when it comes to the packaging of this comes in this cardboard box. The packaging of this is quite sturdy. It's very heavy. It is very tiny. The facial remover itself is very tiny, but it is quite heavy. And when you go to on this, like when you are using this facial remover, it makes a very tiny buzzing noise. And also it has a blue light where you can see your facial hairs, and then you can remove it quite nicely. So it's very convenient, I would say. And on top of the facial hair remover, you can see that there are like spring like things. There are circular spring like things which actually cuts your hair. It is not going to pull out your hair from the roots, but it's just going to cut your hair from the skin, almost like a razor, I would say. And the top part actually holds your hair. When you open it up, the top part, you can see there is this very small compartment where it's going to store your facial hair. And then you get a brush along with this as well, where you can easily clean this up and there is no mess or anything like that. I really love the whole working part of this because it's very convenient. It's not messy. It's not going to you're not going to have hair all over your place when you are using this, definitely. So when it comes to using this, I actually like to use this at night. I always like to use something like this, like razors or things like this at night during my nighttime skincare routine. So what I would do is I would actually wash my face really well. It's important that you wash your face really well and do this on your dry skin. Don't do this when your skin is wet or damp. Just really take your time, dry out your skin with your towel, and then go in with this facial remover. So whenever you're using this facial remover, just make sure that you go over a particular place like twice or thrice to remove the hairs from that area. It actually takes a little bit more time when you compare this with the razor. It takes a little bit more time to remove your hairs. Now I would say that this removes those thinner hairs a lot well, like hairs on top, like above upper lip area. I just have no idea what to say. Yeah, so hairs on your upper lip area, hairs on your chin, hairs on this part like cheekbones. In those areas it removes hairs so nicely, and even sometimes razor is not going to remove those hairs because those are so fine. Waxing doesn't help, razor doesn't help at all. But I have noticed that this one actually removes those even fine, very fine peach fuzz that we kind of have in this area too. Yeah, it removes that so well, and yeah, I really do like it for that. But I do have to say that the hairs on my forehead, like on this part, are kind of thick than the rest of my face. The hairs on my forehead and the hairs on my sideburns, I'm someone, I like to remove my sideburns too. Before I used to use waxing, and I still prefer the waxing method a lot for my sideburns. With this, I have noticed that it takes a little bit more time to remove thicker hairs, and it doesn't do it in a very good way, I would say. So that is why I just want to say that if you are someone who has very much thicker hairs, I don't think so you're going to like this that much. I personally like this for the rest of my face a lot. Definitely it is a little bit more time consuming than your typical razor, but it is so gentle on the skin. I just have no cut at all, and even though I use razor, I have been using razor as I said for almost 4 years now. Whenever I use a razor, I just feel like my skin is kind of stripped down, and you know, you get that feeling when you're using that razor. You sometimes get a cut on here or in this area too. Even though I am being very careful whenever I use a razor, I still sometimes get a cut, and sometimes I get razor bumps as well. You know, those tiny little bumps that come out after using razor. Sometimes I will get those tiny little bumps, but whenever I am using this, I have noticed that there is nothing, like you feel nothing on your skin. First of all, it's very gentle as I said, and even, you know, when my skin is being sensitive, I feel like there is no razor bumps, nothing. It just removes your facial hair in a very painless way. So again, if you are someone who is really wanting to, you know, try out a facial remover for your face, facial remover for your face. So anyway, if you are wanting to try a facial remover and you are very scared to go for waxing, to go for razor, I would definitely suggest you guys to go for this one. And also razors, I can use only one of these razor on one go, and that's it. I just have to throw it out. So when you see it that way, you are kind of actually, you know, wasting a lot of product when you go for a facial razor. So if you have really fine hairs and if your skin is very sensitive, I would definitely prefer this Braun facial remover hair. But if you are someone who's already using razor or already using, you know, waxing on your face, I just don't think that you should shift to this, because it's not something revolutionary that you're going to instantly fall in love. Yes, it is very easy for those fine little hairs to go away. At least on my skin, I have noticed that. But it's not something that I would recommend you to just go ahead and get it. If you want to, definitely you can go ahead and buy this. But if you are already you know, using razors, and if you're fine with it, I just don't think so you need this in your, you know, skincare, or you need this extra step of, you know, hair removal process. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope this review wasn't all over the place, because I normally generally review skincare products and makeup products, so I'm just like, I just don't know how to put out this review in a very organized way. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you need any information, any more information you want to hear, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Like, ask me any question regarding this. I will definitely and will be very happy to answer them to you guys in the comments. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button if you like the vibe here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.